Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, home of the Maryland Terrapins. Fans have been eager for this clash coming up in what some affectionately refer to as the Snake Pit. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, a squad looking to put on a show, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Terrapins about to kick it away and get this season started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone. Mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
There he goes, the 40. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40. And why waste any time? Get right to it, the offense with a big play right out of the gate.
And sending a clear message, Reese, they are going to take shots. They've got playmakers. They've got dudes that can get downfield and locate the football. I love the attitude right out of the gate.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Tracy.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Breaks the tackle. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Runs through a tackle. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. So Maryland's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And here comes, for the first time as the starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more, and there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology, how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask for a freshman.
Now facing a third and long. Looking for a man. It's Washington. That's caught. It's Smith. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Yeah, And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple.
Great timing there in that throw by the QB on the out route. Gets it to his guy just in time. He makes the catch, and his momentum takes him out of bounds.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to fire. The screen, and watch out. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. The give to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
On the play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Hunt is on its way. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw. It's Finn. Quickly complete. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Reynolds. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Takes the handoff. It's Brunson.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. It's a draw. Jukes his way for more. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. To throw, it's Finn. He lets one fly deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Penn State is getting taken to the cleaners today. We're talking heavy starch on a hanger, and don't let the door hit you on the way out. They're trailing by 14 to Nevada. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
He'll take it himself. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Touch pass on the right. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
You think about when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's a really easy play to run to get positive yards, especially in a situation like that when you're looking for the first down. Run that play, you get it. Nice, easy breezy.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking to throw, it's Washington. They're working that left side. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. And the Terrapins have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll ride his man on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
There he goes. 30. Past the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Maryland!
Huge play. To have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the back. To the air. It's Finn. Got his man out of the backfield. Can't get him to the ground. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. It'll be third and short from their own 33. DB's right up on the receivers. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they've dug their heel in the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
So no dice on third down, and they'll punt it away on fourth. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. Oh, better look out! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Yeah, I like it. I like the confidence of the coaches. When you're an offensive coach, you got to be aggressive nowadays. And going for it in your own territory, it used to be, no, you can't do that. Now, everybody's like, you know what? Analytically, that makes sense.
On the move. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Pressure coming. Makes the catch. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Washington. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Across the 25, he's got room. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Makes the catch. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Okay, ready? Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Offense in a split backfield. Trying to set the tone with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
To the air, it's Washington. It's complete. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Terrapins headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Wants to throw on first down. Lofts one high and deep. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Terrapins!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done, and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say,
he lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pulls in the deep ball. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Caught over the middle. It's Weaver. And he's brought down after a nice gain. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Going for 6. Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown. Quick strike touchdown. Comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football. So much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Iowa State somehow, some way, found a way there in Ames and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Turning it on! They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
Motion from the wideout. Back to throw. It's Washington. Setting up the screen. Crosses the 45. Out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Smith. And the Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long. And you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break. And they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first. Looking downfield on first down. He's got him. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. That
big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Working that left side now. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
On the option. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Maryland!
Instead of running the traditional option where the running back is the pitch man, nice job by the offense, getting creative, getting a way to get their speedster, a playmaker, a receiver the football in space, and he does the rest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Quick handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. So the final period starts with a second down play. Scanning the field, it's Finn. Got a man. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Rush is on him. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He lofts one down the sideline. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talk about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Second down, he'll throw it. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Terrapins! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine
they fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this. Be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Looking to pass. It's Finn. Finds his big tight end. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. He wants to throw it again. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they...
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. And he made the grab with enough for the first down, but not enough room on the sidelines to stay in bounds. It's fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, going to the air. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Running back searching for a hole. Boom.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. Looking to throw, it's Washington. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout, Maryland.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He wants to change this route. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Looking down the middle. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense. Sends it back in motion. Going right to work up top. Catch in the middle, it's Perry. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now on second down. Looking to fire. Grab near the sticks, it's Perry. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Off the play fake on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Back to pass, it's Washington. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth.
Offense facing fourth down.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, Maryland! And the route is on.
Salt into wound, right, Lane?
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the two. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Now this offense is back on the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly complete. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. How about this defense slamming the door shut with a fumble recovery, and the offense should be able to run out the clock from here. And in a two-possession game, they'll take a knee. Defense can stop it a couple more times. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative